What's up, everybody? Good morning. It is your diva and knowledge lady Mocha, represent Mocha's Cafe de Paris, where you know I'm going to always be serving you wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual awareness. Good morning, my loves. Hope everything is good. Thought it was imperative that I brought to y'all this particular recipe this morning about a police officer in Clarksville who is basically being removed from active duty during investigation of an on-duty affair. It just goes to show these are one of those side chick scheme stories that a lot of guys are not understanding. They still falling prey to the punani. So basically what's going on is Clarksville Police Chief Ansley confirms the scoop. Clarksville, the Officer Jarreil Peoples is now under internal investigation by the department and not working as an on-duty officer. On Thursday, Peoples' paramour announced she was pregnant with his child, which she alleges was conceived while on duty. Allegations first arose on social media early Thursday morning in a Facebook group posted by Lauren Bell, that's the name of the side chick, and removed a short time later, but not before dozens saved the screenshots. Now, I can never understand why people will post something on Facebook and remove it real quick, because once people see it, they're going to screenshot it anyway. I personally also saw the post from this side chick, this appetizer. Her name is Lauren Bell. So I saw the post, and when I went back, I noticed it was removed, but it was too late. Damage was already done. People already saved the screenshot. And basically, this is what she posted. She posted a picture of her sonogram, her ultrasound. I'm sorry, her ultrasound, and over on the post with her ultrasound, this is what she posted. Congratulations of Officer Jarreil Peoples for getting me pregnant, even though he is married, has been for 12 years. Now, you can tell she was excited to put this news out here. Congrats to the new stepmommy, Brittany Peoples, which is the officer's wife. Hope you're ready for this long journey, boo-boo. Can't wait to let the whole Clarksville Police Department know that you've been cheating on your wife for 6 months now. And such a wonderful officer protecting and serving the streets. He was serving the streets all right. Of Clarksville by sleeping with me while on duty. And she put that in capital letters, okay? So as you can see, this chick is very proud to be knocked up by a married man who is so happen officer. She further posted another post. I got my next planon removed in October and have been TTC. I had a period in November and December. But this month, I'm 5 days late. All the tests have been negative, and I really don't think I'm pregnant, and there's absolutely no sign of my period coming. Has anyone else's cycles been thrown off like this after coming off of birth control? Now I have no idea when I'm going to ovulate since my cycle's out of whack. So this already goes to show you this appetizer is a little off. Good morning to everybody coming to the chat. This side chick is already off because she's putting all of her business on Facebook. That I have a problem with a female that just puts all of her business on Facebook. To me, there's a mental malfunction when a female does that. It just doesn't sit well with me when a woman is just so open about her personal business. Like she's posting all her business on Facebook as if she's on the phone with one of her best friends or something like that. You know, for you to be so open about your personal private issues, I have a problem with that. When a woman does something like that, it just makes me feel like she has a mental malfunction. She further goes on to say this. Now, again, for everybody who's coming in, the recipe I'm doing this morning, there's an officer under investigation because his side chick posted on Facebook that she basically was screwing this dude while he was on duty, which is not a good look for him. Lauren Bell further posted, she's putting more posts on here. I'm not mad that he doesn't want me. Well, shit, I can't tell if you posting every damn thing. I'm mad that he thinks he can just dip out of a baby's life that he intentionally put in me. The only reason his job was brought up is because he was texting me on his work phone and taking me with him while he was on shift. He has done a lot while on duty that he will get in trouble for. He knows it's his baby. He's already said that. Just because he was cheating doesn't mean I was. Okay, so basically this dude got himself in a really bad situation. He knocked up this broad, and now she's out for vengeance. Now that she's pregnant, I guess dude is trying to go MIA. He's not really responding to her, and he's not really communicating with her. And this is what happens with side chicks. When a side chick is no longer getting attention from the dude that she's used to getting, and you try to run out of dodge, and you trying to dodge her, you trying to ignore her calls, all it does is amplify the side chick. It pisses her off. It makes her more angry and more upset. So you can't be banging his chicks back out every night. Then all of a sudden you want to go MIA. You don't want to text her no more. You don't want to talk to her no more. Now, after y'all done had all these sexual capades and all of these rendezvous, and y'all been sneaking and creeping and all of these things you was doing with this side chicken, and just cut off cold turkey, all that does is make the appetizer more angry and more vicious. What's up, Nola? Ambiance, Sister George, Soul Alchemy, everybody who's coming in. So basically now he's currently suspended. He's under investigation. Now the bad part about this is for him, it's already bad that he's married, but this is nothing new under the sun. Men have been known to cheat since biblical times, and this is one of those things that is going to continue to happen. No matter how many times these guys are seeing other brothers get exposed, they still think they're smarter than the next man. Is dudes out here that still think they're gonna outsmart these appetizers. These side chicks are outsmart other dudes who done got exposed. And the truth of the matter is, you cannot predict another woman's behavior. I don't care how beautiful a woman looks. I don't care how nice her body is. I don't care how real her hair is. It does not matter. You cannot detect the psyche of a female. And this, from what I see, she's a nice looking woman. I mean, she's not no out of shape. She don't look like what you would call a below the barrel type of broad. She's a very beautiful woman, and that is the problem. A lot of men allow pretty women to get away with a lot of murder, and basically because they're pretty. Now if it was an unattractive female or whatever the case is, men are very quick to shun unattractive women. Men are very quick to give unattractive women a hard time. Men are more liable to protect themselves from unattractive women because, again, the woman is unattractive. So therefore a man takes more precautions when a woman is unattractive. But for some reason, when a woman is attractive, she's beautiful, she's light skinned, she got hair down her back, she has a nice body, she has a nice shape. These are the main ones that a lot of guys are not understanding. These beautiful women out here are just as dangerous as these chicks who live in the projects with maybe 8 or 9 kids. Okay, you cannot go by a woman's looks. You cannot underestimate these females because of how they look, because of how voluptuous their shapes are, because sometimes the more good a woman looks, the more mental malfunctions she has. There's a lot of beautiful women out here with mental malfunctions. So you cannot go by how a woman looks. You can't figure because she looks a certain way, she's less of a threat. Like I said, all women of all flavors. You cannot just be cautious of the project chick. You cannot just be cautious of the black chicks. You cannot just be cautious of females that are in the struggle. You also have to be cautious of women that are beautiful, women that are successful, women that really look the part, because these females, if anything, they're more dangerous than the unattractive chicks because for one, they know they got an advantage with their looks. And a lot of you guys be getting suckered due to the fact because y'all give pretty women a pass all the time. Y'all constantly giving attractive women a pass. And these are the same women that will destroy you. They will ruin your life. So basically, this female is out to ruin this man now. You know, he's a police officer. And like I said, the worst thing about the situation, for one, he was already married. Secondly, he's a police officer. So the fact that she said she had been screwing this man while she was on duty, that she had been with him while he's on duty, all of this looks very poor on his character. Because when you are an officer, what you do in your personal life should not be intermixing with your professional life. So basically, from what it sounds like, this chick is getting ready to tell all. She's putting it all out there. She's already displaying that she has a mental malfunction. And that's why it's very important that you men are very careful with messing around with these side chicks. And don't be giving these pretty women a pass. Don't be giving these chicks with banging ass bodies and big asses and big titties. You cannot be giving them a pass because they will ruin you, just like the project chick with 6, 7 kids who may look like a gorilla, who may look like Queen Kong. Okay, you cannot give pretty women a pass just because they look good. And that's where a lot of men fell short at. They give pretty women a pass because her hair is real, because she's light skinned, because she's not bad bodied. And these are the same women, they will ruin you. You cannot underestimate a female just because she looks good. So now basically he done put himself under radar because as I told y'all when I read the story, she was where I read her posts that she put on Facebook. She made it very clear that him and her had been, you know, fooling around and interacting and dealing with each other while he was on duty. So now this has opened a can of worms because now what's going to happen is the department is going to look into if he has been using his authority in an incorrect way. Because when you are an officer, you cannot be doing certain things while you are on duty. Now, once you clock out at the end of the day and you take off your uniform and you go home, that's different. But if you're still in uniform, there's a lot of things that you cannot do as an officer. So if he's been riding his appetizer around in his squad car, if he has been meeting her and banging her, you know, on lunch breaks and things of that nature, this can possibly cost him his career. So basically, for everybody who's coming in, who's wondering what I'm talking about this officer named Jarreil Peoples. He's under internal investigation because this female, this side chick that he was banging out, basically she exposed him. She put a bunch of posters on Facebook, basically saying how she's been dealing with him, you know, and I guess having sex with him, how she got pregnant from him, even though he's been married for 12 years, and she was very proud about it. You know, basically, you know, she's getting ready to ruin him. What's up, Gerard? No, it's not a Caucasian officer. You already know what color he is. And that should have been even more the reason why he should have watched his behind, because as we all know, we are not allowed to get away with as much as others, and that's the most appropriate way I'm gonna say it. We cannot do what other people can do, and that is even more of the reason why we as, you know, blacks have to be careful, especially when you're in this type of profession, because you may not get a slap on the wrist. You may not get it may not get swept up under the rug for you. So basically, and especially if he was an officer who was already doing really well and already had an outstanding reputation, people can't wait to bring you down. And guess what? That is his fault, because he fell prey to the punani. And that's why it is very important as a man of high prestige, especially if you got a good going career, you got a solid reputation, you're a married man, you're a family man. There's even more of the reason why you have to be careful with what type of chicks you deal with, because this is the purpose of me doing this story. I thought it was very imperative for me to cover this recipe about this particular situation, because what men have to understand is these days these appetizers are on a whole nother level. They're not like side chicks was back in the day. Back in the day, when your grandfather, your great grandfather was messing around, when Granddaddy Willie was married to Grandmama Brenda, things were a little different then. One second, everyone. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Now this goes without saying. This is why I had to cover this particular recipe, because it's gotten to the point now where these side chicks, these appetizers, they are on a whole nother level. They're not like the side chicks back in the day. Like I said, men have always been known, and it's not that I co-sign on cheating. It's not that I co-sign on adultery. I'm totally against all of that. But let's just keep it 100. The men are gonna, not all men, I'm not gonna put all of y'all in the same box, but the truth of the matter is, men are gonna always, I don't know too many men gonna live on this earth 70 years of their life and just be with one woman. I don't know many. And those who aren't cheating anymore is because they already have, and they learned from it, or they just have not gotten in that situation yet. It doesn't mean they're not capable of ending up into that situation, but we don't have to go through all the dynamics of that. But as I was saying, men have always been known from the beginning of time to mess around or have little flings on the side, have little appetizers on the side. This has been going on since the 50s, since the 60s, or whatever. But the difference back then compared to now is that side chicks back then always was discreet. Side chicks was very discreet back then. And because of that, um, men didn't have the problems then that they have now. Back then, side chicks knew to stay in their place. They did not want to be seen. That was the purpose of being the side chick, meaning you stayed to the side, meaning you made sure you stayed in the background. You was not seen. Back then, side chicks knew they were forbidden to be seen. They knew that. Not only that, um, side chicks knew their place. They did not make trouble for the man. They did not make trouble for the man's wife. That's how it was back then. Today, totally different ball game. Uh it's different now, because now these side chicks, they actually find it honorable. They're not embarrassed anymore. You're dealing with a different breed of females. You're dealing with a different breed of women. It's not. I will honestly say this: how can I put this together? Um, the population of women have significantly declined. It's not really much. It's not a lot of women these days. You have more thoughts, you have more groupies that are outnumbering women. It's not a lot of women. women are becoming a rare gem. That's what I'm saying. You're not really going to find too many women these days. The thoughts are outpopulating the women. The groupies are outpopulating the women. The tricks are outpopulating the women. The mentally challenged females are outpopulating the women. So it's becoming a rare gem. As far as finding women who got real morals, who got real character about themselves. Thank you. Appreciate it, Keenan. Okay, you changed your name. Single Fathers Together We Stand. Okay, I Duffy like the name. Hey, Mocha's me, Keenan Richards. Change my screen name. Thank you for the $10 donation. Appreciate it, Keenan. Glad to see you representing for the single fathers, because y'all definitely need to come together more. What's up, Raiders? So everybody who's coming in, I'm doing a recipe this morning about this police officer who basically got exposed on social media. His side chick posted a picture of her ultrasound, and basically she's proud that she got pregnant from him. And even though he's been married for 12 years, she's putting it out there and exposing him. And basically now his job is at risk because she posted that she got pregnant while he was on duty. And see, this could come back to bite him, because again, when you are a police officer, your personal life cannot intermix with your professional life. So if she was anywhere with him while he was on duty, if he was screwing her in a squad car, if he was screwing her in a damn precinct janitor closet, whatever the hell they was, wherever he was screwing her at, if he was in his uniform, you can best believe his job is gone. Okay, if he was sneaking and meeting her at the Motel 6 in a squad car and he had on his uniform, his job is gone. Now, what I think he tried to do was be slick. I guess he felt like his wife would not suspect anything as long as he was doing his dirt. What's up, D brother? As long as he was doing his dirt on duty, versus when he get off of duty, staying out late and hanging out, it would be more evident to his wife. So what he tried to do was be slick and sneak in and mess around or whatever with his mistress while he was on duty. That way, by the time he got off duty and he went home to his wife, it wouldn't look suspect or whatever. So basically, yeah, he was probably role playing while he was in the uniform. Yep, I bet he was using them damn handcuffs, and that had nothing to do with arresting no goddamn body. Okay, he was arresting the coochie. That's what the hell he was doing. And now it's coming back to bite him because he's been exposed. And let me tell y'all, as a wife, this shit's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing when your husband gets caught up in this type of scheme, in this type of controversy. It's embarrassing. And not only is his wife embarrassed, the police department that he's working for is embarrassed. When you are a police officer, you're supposed to carry yourself with professionalism and prestige. So they're going to get his behind up out of there. They're not going to let him taint the department because he got no control over his penis or whatever. He's around here banging a chick, banging the side chick in a squad car. You get what I'm saying? He ain't going to get no donuts. He going to get some other sweets. Come on, dude. I mean, you got to know better than that. And as I was stating earlier, that's why I tell you guys, stop giving these pretty women a pass just because they look good and they look beautiful and they got a big butt and a big chest. Stop giving these females a pass, because these are the main ones that are ruining y'all. So basically, she is telling everything, y'all. I'm telling you, this chick is going to end up writing a tell-all book. She posted everything on social media. And it wasn't until, I guess, people started going in on her, or she got more backlash than attention, then she deleted her page, because her page cannot be found all of a suddenly. Her page cannot be found. So I'm going to see if I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with y'all, so y'all can see this post that she put. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with y'all right quick. Okay, yeah, I'm going to share the screen with y'all so y'all can see. All right, so as you can see, I'm sharing the screen here. This is the police officer. He's being removed from active duty because he's on investigation, because basically The whole problem is he was banging this chick while he was on duty. This what got him screwed. Now he been banging her off duty or whatever, it wouldn't have been a problem. But now, this is the issue. This is what he's up against. And you can see here her post. She posted his picture. And basically, well, no, she didn't post this picture. This picture here is the one she posted, okay? This is the picture she posted on her actual Facebook. As y'all can see, she has her ultrasound. She's a very proud mommy to be because she knows she done got knocked up from this officer. So she got here. Congratulations to Officer Jarreil Peoples for getting me pregnant, even though he is married. Has been for 12 long years. Look at her. She's excited to put all the information out there. Congrats to the new stepmommy, Brittany Peoples, which is the wife. Hope you're ready for this long journey, boo-boo. Can't wait to let the whole Clarksville Police Department know that you've been cheating on your wife for 6 months now. It's such a wonderful officer, protecting the streets of Clarksville by sleeping with me while on duty. She's out to ruin him. And she's given more and more information, as you can see here. And then she posts this other post. I'm not mad that he doesn't want me. Bullshit. You very angry that he been hitting it and now he want to quit it. So now you out for vengeance. You very angry. I'm mad that he thinks he can just dip out of a baby's life that he intentionally put in me. The only reason his job was brought up is because he was texting me on his work phone and texting me, taking me with him while he was on shift. He has done a lot while on duty. Y'all can tell she wants to sabotage him, destroy him, because she's making it very clear. He was doing all of this while he was working. Okay? And make it so bad, she the dumb one. Why would you make this man lose his career if you're pregnant from him? How you going to get child support? How you going to get him to help you support this baby? No, what happened was you done emotionally fell in love with the penis. That's what it is. And she's not thinking straight. And basically, she got stigmatized. She fell for this dude. She done caught feelings for him. And she so badly wants to hurt him, but she's not realizing she's hurting herself in the process of hurting him. Okay. And he knows it's his baby. He has already said that, so basically she's out to destroy him. I'm gonna stop sharing this screen. She's out to destroy him, y'all. That's basically what it boils down to now. So, like I stated, this is the problem that you men are up against in this day and age, and you don't have too many YouTube content creators, females that's gonna look out for you guys and tell y'all what y'all are up against. This is what y'all are up against. First of all, what y'all have to realize is y'all are different with a different breed of women. These females today, they're on a whole nother level. And basically, back in the day, you used to could just give a woman the D. You could give a woman a double D and she'll be happy. And this is what I mean by the double D. Back then, you could give a woman a dick and $1 and she would keep her mouth closed. Long as you was dicking her, long as you was giving her dollars, she was fine. She didn't make any trouble for you. She went on about her business and she stayed in the background. But there's a new D that has taken place of the dick and of the dollar. And the problem is now they are out to destroy. Exactly, Nolan. I don't feel bad either. What's up, Poetic? How you doing, boo? Good to see you this morning, sis. Yeah. These females today, they don't just want the dick and they don't just want the dollar. They want to destroy. Because what you have to realize, the majority of these single women out here, and I'm just keeping it frank, and again, if it doesn't apply, you don't have to reply. I'm not saying all single women are miserable, but the majority of these single women out here, a lot of them are miserable because the truth of the matter is a lot of these single women, they want a relationship. Okay, they want these men to take them seriously. They want to be these females, these side chicks, they're tired of being had. They want to be kept. And the problem is a lot of these appetizers, they have given themselves such a bad reputation to the point that it's not too many dudes checking for them anymore. It's not too many dudes trying to commit to them anymore. So a lot of these single women, they practically have tainted themselves to the point to where none of these guys are really trying to be with them. What's up, Jeremy? Or trying to have a relationship with him or things of that nature. So what these females are doing now, they said what they're doing now is they're intentionally going after men that are already in relationships because, again, misery likes company. And I'm starting to notice there are a lot of miserable single women. And it's more miserable single women than they are miserable single men. Y'all enjoy y'all bachelorism, y'all embrace it, but it's not too many women that are enjoying being single women, even though they may sit up here and lie and brag. I'm independent, I'm team independent, I don't need no man, I'm happy, I'm by myself. And what tends to happen is they will lie to themselves and say that they are happy being single. But what happens is they will reach a state of desperation. And when a woman reaches a stage of desperation, and let me correct this, let me say miserable single women. I'm not going to say all single women. Miserable single women, when they reach a stage of desperation and they are tired of being just dicked down all the time, and they're tired of guys just running through them and not taking them seriously, they will get to a stage of desperation. What's up, Mr. DJ? And they will intentionally go after weak men that fall prey to the vajayjay. And I'm gonna be frank, most vulnerable men are you married dudes, okay? Because again, y'all been with the same woman for years, and marriage does tend to get stale. Marriage does tend to get boring, and from time to time, sometimes married men, they miss that adventure. Bachelors, men that are single or men that are bachelors, they don't have that type of pressure on them because bachelors, they're not married, they have their own pad, they have their own crib, they could bang as many chicks as they want. So they're not missing, they're not yearning anything. But as a married man, it's easy to fall prey to side chicks because, again, you've been with the same woman for years, you've had the same vagina for years, you probably reached a still point in your marriage where the fire isn't burning, or y'all are having marital issues, or whatever the case is. Things happen in the marriage, and marriage can get stale. What's up, Lord Drag One? Good to see you. Marriage can get stale from time to time, but what a lot of men are not understanding is just because there's problems in your marriage, the last thing you want to do is create a new problem by stepping outside of it and adding a side chick onto your collection, because this is the stuff they are doing now. A lot of these side chicks, these or single women, they are miserable. And again, it's a new thing going on now with these side chicks. They don't just want your money anymore. They want to ruin you. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy your career. They want to destroy your job. And most importantly, they want to destroy your wife. Because what a lot of you men are not understanding, because there's not too many women that are going to be open and share this with you. But what you men have to understand is a lot of females out here who have given up on marriage. And the reason for that is because a lot of these females, they have tainted themselves, they have contaminated themselves from being from the value of being a wife, basically because they have done a lot to pretty much tarnish themselves. They have hold around too long, they got too many baby daddies, or even the ones who don't have a lot of baby daddies, the ones who have been very promiscuous, the ones who have always been involved with all type of men sexually. What tends to happen is they have tainted themselves. And once you taint yourself as a woman, and by being promiscuous and doing all of these things, what tends to happen is the value of you being a wife starts to depreciate. And a lot of these females, they know that. So what they are doing now is they just saying, F it. I know I'm not going to get nobody to marry me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and sabotage women who are married. I'm going to destroy their home. I'm going to destroy their marriage because I'm miserable and because I'm not happy. I'm going to destroy the next woman's household. And what a lot of you men are not understanding, a lot of y'all think it's about y'all. It's not about y'all. You think because when you're in the bedroom with this chick, she's making you feel like king of the jungle. You know, she's moaning and groaning and making you feel like you hitting all type of spots and making you feel like you the man, you king of the jungle. It's not about you. It's about destroying the woman who you are married to. That's what it's about. And if she has to use you, if she has to get to you to hurt the woman that you're supposed to love and be committed to, that is what she's aiming to do. Because a lot of single women out here, honestly, they are angry with married women. They're angry. They think we have it good. They think we are better than them. And that's not the truth. Married women are not better than single women, but some of these single women are so miserable. They really feel like we as married women, we have a one up on them to a certain degree. So to try to destroy us, they will go through you, our husbands, our companions, our soulmates. They will go through you to try to get to us, to prove a point to us that, you know what, he's not happy with you. He doesn't want you. If he really desired you, then why he's over here sleeping with me? This is the psyche of a side chick. This is how they think. Why in your mind, it's not that you're miserable with your wife. Yeah, y'all having a rocky moment. Y'all going through some changes. It doesn't necessarily mean you're miserable. It just may mean you're in a rough place. But in the psyche mind, what's up, Titan? In the psyche of a side chick, when you screwing her and you banging her back out, in her mind, she's thinking you're screwing her because you're miserable with the woman you're with. She's thinking the woman you with is not doing her job. That's what you guys have these side chicks believing when y'all step outside y'all marriage and y'all are affiliating with them, you messing with them, you screwing around with them. You give these side chicks this delusional confidence that they are better than your wife, that you're not happy with your wife, you're not happy with your married life. That's what you were telling them. Why you thinking it's about you and you getting your rocks off and you having a good time and you thinking you doing something, she's setting you up to destroy you. It's like a man, she's a man eater. A lot of these appetizers, these side chicks, they are straight up man eaters. And now what she's doing now, she's getting ready to take this man for everything he has now. His marriage may be gone. We know his career going. That's a fact. And basically, he done put himself in a bad predicament because he fell prey to the punani. So what you men out here have to understand, you taking chances now because these females are miserable. They want to hurt you. And the only way they can do that, they have to make you feel comfortable with them. And basically, once you have taken this woman to bed, she has already accomplished that. Once you done reached that point to where you done pulled your pants down and you done pull her panties down, you have already reached the point of no return. So now at this point, anything goes. Now she has all the room in the world to destroy everything you built, your career, your family, your reputation. All of that is going out the door now. Thanks, On Beyond. Appreciate you. Also for being a loyal subscriber. Thank you for the $10 donation. On Beyond says, I agree with everything you are saying. It's all true. Absolutely. And that's why I'm saying it's not too many women, female content creators, that's going to be transparent and tell you this. A lot of these females out here are up to no good because basically a lot of them have given up on life. They done gave up. They know they're not about to be nobody wife. They done tainted themselves. Their reputation is polluted. They are already down for the count. They know the possibilities of them being somebody's wife is over. A lot of them have ruined that. They have tainted that because they have whored too long. They've been promiscuous too long. And basically, a lot of these side chicks, they don't become like the first slice of bread in the loaf. Everybody done touched it, but nobody wants it. They don't become like that first slice of bread that, you know, the bread, the end of the bread, nobody eats it. Nobody never takes that first end of the bread. Everybody touches it, but nobody wants it. And that's basically what has happened. A lot of these beautiful women that y'all give all of these credit to because she's light skinned, She has her own hair and she has her real booty and her real boobs, but yeah, she has a mental malfunction. And what you men have to understand, you have to get past the ass and start looking into the brain of these females. But the problem is a lot of y'all are letting the head downstairs think for the head upstairs. And as long as you are one of those guys that you have not matured in that area, you letting your head downstairs do all the thinking for you, you are going to get caught up in the same exact situation as this dude here is. And now it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to his wife. It's embarrassing to his police department. And now he done got this chick knocked up. He gonna have to deal with her for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. Ain't no punani worth that aggravation. So you guys really need to think and look past the moment before you lay down with this woman, before you risk everything that you have built hard in years. Let me tell you something. Things that it takes years to build, you can lose in a matter of seconds. That's all it takes. It probably took you 20 years to get your business off the ground. It probably took you 15 to 20 years to get promoted on your job in your department. And it can be taken away in a matter of seconds, all because you have no control over your hormones. And a lot of you men need to learn how to have more restraint and discipline. Not discipline, discipline. A lot of you men are lacking discipline. And for those of you who are, keep going the route you're going. You're going to get caught up in a situation you can't get yourself out of. I'm sure if this guy knew then the things that was going to happen to him, he would have thought twice. Now this woman is out to ruin him. So this is what you men have to understand now. These females, you think you could pay them off and they'll go away? Even if you give a woman money, even if you, I'm saying, especially a miserable ass woman, you could give a miserable ass woman money every month, every year. You can't even pay these side chicks off anymore. $1 is not enough to make them keep their mouth closed. You can pay them off and they will still run their mouth. They will still expose you. They will still blackmail you. You can't pay them off anymore because I know a lot of you men, y'all think y'all can give a woman hush money and she will keep her mouth closed. These females, they don't want the money anymore. What? No, let me take that back. No, I lied. They do want the money. They want the money. But what they want more than anything is to destroy you on top of that. Okay, so take a lesson learned from this gentleman here. It's unfortunate that he got himself in this situation, but guess what? When you fall into the entrapment of temptation, this is what happens, and you cannot be deceived by the devil. Let me tell y'all something. The devil don't just come with a pitchfork or horn. The devil could come light skinned with long hair, with green eyes, with perky breasts, with a firm round bottom and all of that. The devil comes in all types of shape and forms. And this is the truth of the matter. The devil is not going to tempt you with something you don't like. If the devil know you don't smoke cigarettes, he can't tempt you with cigarettes. If the devil know you don't drink, he can't tempt you with alcohol. But what the devil will do, the devil will tempt you with what you like. That's how he operates. The devil knows if you have a weakness for women, if you lack discipline, he's going to send you just what you like in the form of the enemy. And if you lack spiritual discernment, if you lack knowledge, if you lack wisdom, you will fall prey to the poisonous punani. Oh, that's a good one. Just thought of that one. You will fall prey to the poisonous punani. And basically, this is just what he did. He fell prey to the poisonous punani. All of this just for a little bit of doggy style, just for a little bit of missionary, just for whatever it was, a little bit of head here and there, whatever it was, is now it's going to cost him any and everything. Now, I'm sure he has children. He got to explain this to his kids. That's embarrassing. You got to tell your kids, Daddy done lost his job as a police officer because I was banging a chick in the back seat of my squad car. It's embarrassing. But anyway, y'all, I just thought I needed to share this content with y'all. Guys, just be careful. Avoid getting yourselves into these type of situations. It's not worth it. Again, these females in this day and age, you're on a whole nother level. And I don't have no compassion for this guy. He put himself in this situation. He put himself in a situation. He didn't protect himself. He didn't protect his wife. He didn't protect his reputation. He didn't protect his family. And it's many guys who have done this and they regret it. There's many guys who have gotten themselves in a situation, knocked up the wrong chick, and it has costed them everything. Now he's gonna have to pay 18 years worth of child support from a woman he really didn't love like that. He wasn't committed to like that, but he's going to be stuck with her. And if anything, she's the stupid one. As I mentioned earlier, she told on this man and made him lose his career. Now, if this really is his child, if it is, because she probably been thoughting with other people, but if it is, how he gonna help her take care of this baby that's coming? That's what she dumb at. If she was smart, if you was gonna get knocked up by him, sit in the background, let him know, hey, you know I'm having this child. You need to step up, make sure I get my money every month, whatever, whatever. I won't make no problems for you. Keep a little love child, keep a little illegitimate child on the side. Let him pay his money, whatever, and don't make no problems for him. But these side chicks, they're not going to operate like that because a lot of these chicks have mental malfunctions. They're not going to play fair. These side chicks, they don't play fair. They not gonna sit in the background and be quiet and let you live your life with your wife. These side chicks, they are not going there. Let me see some of y'all comments because I know I've been rambling, deep brother. Just seems unnatural, my man. Like losing part of your masculinity may not be all, but that's how you feel. Okay, I got you. But yeah. So anyway, I just want to give you guys this content or whatever. Just be cautious, be prepared, watch out for the traps that the enemy has set forth from these chicks. Again, you know, this guy done lost his career. He's going to lose his career most likely at this point or whatever. So, you know, when you're in this type of profession as a police officer, you can't you can't have those type of dirt on you. Again, it reflects the whole police department. So they're going to have to get rid of him. It's going to come to that point, and eventually he's going to, now he can't provide for his family. I don't know who's going to hire him after getting such a bad reputation that's going nationally because it done went virally. And this and that other thing, a lot of these side chicks are using social media to their advantage. A lot of them are using social media. They posting everything on social media. That's why I said again, you cannot go by how good a woman looks anymore. You got to go by her mental psyche. Evidently, this female, she has a lot of issues. Evidently. Ain't no way a woman going to feel this proud to go on social media posting that she's been screwing somebody else's husbands. There's a mental malfunction definitely somewhere with this chick. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate the super chats and everybody who's been supporting me. I thank y'all so much. Again, for anybody who's interested in cable, also I am selling cable for those of y'all who are paying over $100 a month. If you're with Comcast, you're with Dish TV, I think no, it's called Dish Network and Direct TV. You know, these satellite dish companies. I know their prices are pretty steep when it comes to their cable services. I could actually save you a lot more money. I have my own cable app called like Espresso Streams. Live cable services only $25 a month. I have over 6,000 channels, and it automatically comes with free pay-per-view events, so you don't have to pay for any additional pay-per-view events you know, when they are live. And also it's only $25 a month, and this is not a promotional price. This is permanent. So once you signed up with my cable service, you will get paid $25 a month permanently. There's no prices going up, no fees going up. I don't charge taxes or any of that. You just cash app me. Well, actually $26 a month. The extra dollar is what covers the cash app fee. But yes, it'll be $26 a month or whatever, and that will be the permanent price for those who are interested in getting my cable. You do have to have high-speed internet of 20 megabytes per second or more, and you also have to have the Amazon stick. You will need those two things if you would like for me to connect your cable today. For those who are interested, this is my email, cafedayparis@79yahoo.com. You interested in the cable, just say, yo, Mo, I got a fire stick already. I got internet connection already. I'm interested in your cable. I can connect your cable today. So that's not a problem for those who are interested. But also, this message has been brought to you by the No Fuckery Zone, promoting knowledge, not garbage. Also, my Cash App is Diamond Girl for those who are interested in contributing to my channel, to my panel. I will so gladly appreciate it. It said, where do we get your info? Are you referring to the cable DJ? Just want to make sure I'm on the same page. Yep. Damn, dealing with that poisonous punani. What's up, third degree burns? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, it's real out there in the battlefield, Black Gold. Are you talking about the cable DJ? I just want to make sure before I leave, that's what you're referring to. But yeah, this is my info. Remember, Mocha, some men never met their own kid before, too. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. It really, really is, Jeremy. That's why you have to be careful what broad you knock up, because some of these females will have a child from you just so they can keep the child from you. It's crazy, right? But yeah, but anybody who's interested in cable, just email me and I will be glad. Okay, yeah, DJ, yeah, just hit me up. Like I said, anybody who wants cable, I can connect your services today. It's no problem or whatever. If you are interested, I got over 6,000 channels. I have that situation now, Mocha. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I totally get it. You and many men are experiencing that, because at the end of the day, it boils down to control. It's all about controlling you, and it's all about trying to make you miserable. So definitely be careful who you knock up, gentlemen. Be careful who you allow to breed your seed. On that note, everybody, it's been wonderful. It is your girl, Lady Mocha. Remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always bake you off a slice of knowledge. Y'all be blessed. Take care. I'll holler at y'all soon. Bye.